I'm Jhaka coming to you from Nanny Key, and it is Christmas in the British Virgin Islands, and that means some very significant things. In addition to finding your guava berry and your tart, you need to find yourself over at Nanny Key for VISAR'S Winter Wonderland. Of course, we made our annual trip here. It is my third year covering this event, and if you have been tuning in, you know it has been a journey of me trying to learn how to skate. So we get to see how far I got this year, and of course learn all the details about this year's event from Julie. Stay tuned. So now we are spending time with some of the long-standing volunteers here at the VISAR Winter Wonderland. Just for the benefit of our viewers, tell me your name and how long you've been with the program.
My name is Dacia Pin and I've been here for 3 years.
My name is Ciara Berg and I've also been here for 3 years.
Awesome. Now, what keeps you coming back? Because Julie mentioned that you've already gotten all your volunteer hours, which is one of the perks that the program offers youth in the BVI. So what is it for you?
It's the environment and also helping others, and it's a fun experience. Julia's is very nice, and just it creates very good bonds.
Awesome, and of course that would include the bond between you two, because even we were supposed to interview just her. She's like, oh, I want to bring my friend as well. So of course you've both represented, but what's your experience been like, of course, being with the rink for so long?
I feel like you meet a lot of different personalities. I feel like that's good, especially when you're going out in the workforce. You have to know how to deal with certain stuff. So I feel like that's a good start. The atmosphere, it's a really nice atmosphere. You still have time with your friends, but you know you have time to work also. So I feel like that's a good thing.
Awesome. Now, would you describe yourselves as professionals out on the ice? Because you've been with the rink for 3 years. I would assume that, you know, you've already mastered your skills.
Yes, I can skate. I've learned, in the first year I learned how to skate and I've gotten progressively better. I haven't been on the ice as much this year, but I was there on training night and I realized that it came back to me automatically as well. So yes, I learned how to skate.
Awesome. What about you?
No. The first year I tried. That's when I was in Pack.
Yeah.
I tried. It didn't work out. So the days when I walk on the ice, I'll just go in my socks. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, I wish Julie would allow me to do that, but there is no chance whatsoever. It's actually my third year as well. Look at us.
Yes, I remember you when you came to interview at Pep Park also, but not me, but you know, you were around and taking pictures.
Awesome. Well, this is our 3-year anniversary with the rink, and I will be going out on the ice again. I too have not learned how to skate yet, although I get a lesson every single year. You being the one who has mastered the skill, any pointers?
Don't focus on it too much. Just do it, you know, free-heartedly, and you should get it. That's how I got it.
All right. Now, of course, the opportunity still stands every single year for youth in the VI to get their experience and to get their volunteer hours being at the rink. Would you encourage other young people to get involved?
Yes, I would. The volunteer time has already passed, but next year for sure you should come and try to do it, you know, because not only do you need to complete your hours, but it's, as we said before, it's a fun atmosphere to be around. Julie welcomes you along with Phil and the team, and you meet some of the same faces that have been here for years. For example, the two of us and a person you will meet later on. So it's something that can create very good bonds because, for example, I've met the person that is going to help us skate last year, and we've become very close, and it's outside of the Winter Wonderland, and so as we said before, it creates very good bonds, and you should try it and complete your hours at the same time.
And what about you?
Yes, I would. As she said it, but I like the atmosphere, yeah. We got some of our class to get into it this year also, so I feel like that was a good start as well. Yeah. So not only do they get their community service hours, but we see, you know, how they are out of school, you know. Yeah, so I feel like that's good.
Attention Anegada residents! Attention Anegada residents! CCT is coming to you! That's right! CCT will be visiting Anegada every third Wednesday of the month. Need to pay your bill? Sign up for a new service? Or have a customer service concern? CCT has got you covered. No need to leave the island. CCT is here to make staying connected easier than ever. Mark your calendars for every third Wednesday starting October 16th and visit us for all your CCT service needs. For more information, call us at 444-4444 or follow us on any of our social media pages. See you soon, Anegada!
Hey to it for. Okay, so we are back from the break. One quick outfit change later. To be honest, it's another day. We had to come back because I wasn't quite ready to head back onto the ice. Now, this is 3 years in the making. For those of you who tune in with us every Christmas for our visit to the ice rink, you would know this is the third person who will be teaching me how to skate. Yes, 3 years later, I am still learning how to skate, but I am here with Tikoi today, a volunteer here at the rink. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. I think I've been standing up straight on the ice pretty well. I haven't gone down yet, so that's a good sign. Now, tell me a bit about your time here at the rink. Is this your first year?
No, it's my second year. When I first started, I went good at all. I was falling a lot, left and right. But then I got it in like 2 weeks, and I've been better since.
All right, well, hopefully you could teach me a thing or two. Apologies to my instructor last year, Steven. I know he tried his best, but here we are again. So, as always, we have our cameraman who is also on the ice in his skates. He's basically a master at this point, and Tikoi is gonna take me away and teach me some of what he knows. You ready?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna hand you the mic and tell me just some basics of what people need to know before they come onto the ice, and what do you need to know just to be able to skate a little bit?
Thank you. So when you're coming on the ice, basically the rules are you don't come on with any devices or anything in your pockets. When you fall, you keep your hands in and you wait until a volunteer or staff comes to help you. And that's basically it. And to skate, what you do, you spread your legs apart, make a V, lean forward, and you kick off with either or feet.
For those like me who just can't seem to get it, because I lean forward, I have my feet the right way, but for some reason when one foot goes forward, the other foot goes back. Now how do I mitigate that?
You lean your foot inwards and you kick off.
Oh.
Yeah. So it can cut on the ice and you skate. Lean your foot inwards.
I think we could call that progress, but we're gonna put down the mic and see what we can accomplish. Okay, so the only goal right now is just for me not to fall. If we could make it from here to the other side of the without holding on. True, without holding on and without me falling. So let's see what we can do. I think I count that as a success, right? I count that as a success. Did I almost fall about 3 times? Yes. We can admit that. Let's take a look at the more professional skaters here who might be about 7, 8, 9 years old who are clearly having a good time on the rink. know that no trip to the ice rink would be complete without us checking in with Julie. I mean, kudos to you for everything that goes on with the ice rink every year. For anyone who's tuning in for the first time of our 3-year saga covering the rink at this point, tell us a bit about you and what's going on.
Sure. My name is Julie Schneider, and I own Purpose-Driven Consultants, and so I'm the manager of the rink for VISAR. And this year we're back down at Nanny Key for the holiday season. Thursday kicks off being open every day, starting at 5 until December 30th. They are closed for Christmas, though. And if you want to make a reservation, you can call ahead at 441-RINK.
Awesome. Now, just the whole idea, I mean, whoever thought you'd be skating, ice skating in the Caribbean? You know, I saw there's rollerblading across the region, but ice skating?
From the research I've done, the closest ice rink to us is Puerto Rico. And I saw it down in Celebration, Florida, where my dad lives, and I saw all these kids ice skating and enjoying the fake snow, and I was like, we need this in the BVI. And we're celebrating our 5th year, so it's very exciting.
Right, and what's the feedback been like? I know that you do put out calls for persons who want to advertise. The rink is almost filled up. It looks like there's still some spots. So what's the response like? And if somebody wants to get their billboard on there before the end of the season, how can they do so?
So they can call 345-4801, which is my number, and we do have some spots left. It's a donation to be to have your dasher board up. We just need your artwork, and it takes a couple days for Jhaka, who does amazing work, to put it up on the rink. The response was really well. We have increased our sponsorships this year. We had a party yesterday from the FSC. We had a couple hundred people down here ice skating, and they had Santa visit and gifts given out. We're sitting on the stage where last week hosted a birthday party for a little girl who has her birthday on Christmas and never gets to do anything special just for her, so they had a big class party. We've had a few sponsored parties. That one is just wrapping up right now for Enos Adams. So it's a really good community effort to make sure that kids get the time to go skating and enjoy the holiday season down here. And we couldn't do it without the rest of the community's support.
Awesome. Now, we've spoken about the rink, but I don't want to lose track of the fact that it is a winter wonderland and there's other activities going on as well. I noticed some snowball fights broke out in our background just now.
Yes. So one of the best things that we have down here is the snowball fight. And that is really fun because you get to take off your skates and you get to just run around. And there's no point to the game. The only rule is you can't throw it at someone's eyes. And as you can see, we just cleared the ice, but it's a huge success. And our volunteers love to do it at the end of the night. So it's really fun.
All right, we might have to stay until the end of the night to get in on that snowball fight. And of course, for the parents who might not even want to get onto the ice, you know, there's great food available here as well.
Yes, so we have Miss Kathy is here, and she has hot dogs and amazing popcorn and snacks and juices, fresh juices. And then Kaimal is here, and she has ribs and French fries, really good French fries, and hamburgers. And then Flavorful Treats is here with deep fried everything, deep fried corn dogs and Oreos and everything you can imagine. It smells so good. I love walking past there. Yeah, so there's tons to do down here. We have some games set up. So I would say if you're even just curious to see what's going on, even if you don't want to skate, come on down because you're going to be able to watch and have a really good time watching. And I promise you will laugh and smile while you're here.
Now, before we close, I just want to ask you about the volunteers. I mean, I've been coming for 3 years. There's faces that have been here every single year. There's faces I remember from last year who are still here. The volunteers we worked with throughout filming with you all. The first 2 were here for 3 years, and then the young man, Tikoi, who taught us how to skate, he was here in his 2nd year. So, you know, what's that been like for you? And of course, seeing them grow, because I know that must be such a warming experience.
Yes, we just had someone get off the ice who's been skating since he was 5. He's now 10. And so there's so many kids that just associate Christmas season with the rink, which is really special. But I'm really, really proud of our volunteers. I do treat it a little bit more like job training. So we ask them to apply in October, and they come in for interviews. They have to ask questions and answer. They have a scenario that they need to work through with a group setting. And then I give them the little bit of responsibility of signing up for their own shifts. And then they come in for training. And then after they've been here for a little bit, when they get to be age appropriate, then we reassess and we see if they can be bumped up to staff. So this year, Rakila's been with us for a couple of years, and she's a teacher, and Jamari is new on the staff, but he works with most of the kids up at CATS as well. The rest of the kids, they were all volunteers once, and we've been promoted them up to staff. So it's really awesome to see they grow as the rink goes through, and they know that if they do a really good job at volunteering, if they come on time, if they're going to be late, they text me, they call me. If they can't work a shift, they know they have to mention to our group chat, hey, I can't work this shift, can someone else pick it up for me? So it's been really great to watch them grow and then flourish as staff members. Like, I've been here tonight and I've only had a few questions asked because they know what they're doing. Yeah.
All right, and of course, this is all for a great cause. Tell us about that.
So the rink is for VISAR, for Virgin Islands Search and Rescue, and it's for their operating expenses. And if anyone is out on the water and they have a medical emergency, call 767 and they're gonna come and get you for free. But they have a full crew and trainees like Jhaka, that there's costs that come into that, and they have boats that they have to upkeep, and fuel and equipment and your uniforms and your protective gear, and all of that costs hard money. Of course, things are donated and there's in-kind, but there's hard expenses, and so everyone down here knows that what they're doing is for charity and their donations are going to a good cause, which makes it all the worthwhile.
All right, now thank you so much for your time, Julie. I just want you to tell us one more time the details surrounding the rink being open and when is the final day.
Okay, so the rink is open as of Thursday, every day at 5 o'clock. During the week, we close at 9, and on the weekends till 10. It is $10 donation for 30 minutes on the ice. Please bring your socks. We do have socks for sale, but they're $5. If the child is under 7, there is 2 spots that they can pay for a volunteer to skate with them. Once we hit over 2, then the parent must go on with them, and that's just for safety because they have little legs. And other than that, just come down and have a good time. Everything is on Facebook, so check VISAR's Facebook page. We keep that updated.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Julie.
Thank you. Let's see what fun we can get you guys up to now.